Hello beautifuls, my name is Epic Treasure. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to go through the technology tree and have a look at what I recommend and have a look at the new content too. So if you've got recommendations and you know something that I don't, please comment below. I find it very helpful, and a very vast majority of my understanding of the games come through the community. So much love to you, and don't forget to join the Discord channel with everybody else and jump in the PALWORLD channels to share your builds, etc. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and you slap the notification button because I don't know when I'm live. I just turn up. And they're really fun live streams too. And then we talk about all the new stuff that's coming up. And yes, I tend to waffle on, so usually I'll put timestamps to save people the trauma. So, having a look at the first line, we know these are all sort of mandatory, right? You have to have those in the game. The PAL dressing facility is finally decent. Before, it just had like the Kativa's glass. It was just very, very flaccid. It was a flaccid item and nothing exciting. So now we go over, they've done sort of retroactivated it, so now you can get the Halloween Kativa head. And how that works is basically you just select the head and then you go across and put it on, you know, the creature that you want. Obviously, I've already filled my cats up. So then there's Pengala with the little sailor thing. We've got Catress with the little spectacles on. The frog, isn't it cute? I don't even like the frog, but now I do. The Halloween frog. Then we have Chilette's one, which has got the... so cute, and I don't even like Chilette because it keeps burning my base down. The Ignis one anyway. And the other summertime one, the Relaxosaurus. People are like, where did you get that? Is that like a special... That's just his little outfit. Golden boy with a crown. Quivern has a little sailor outfit on. Umos, I don't even care about. It's a pudding. Depresso has the star, the party night item. People got really excited about seeing Frostallion's royal outfit. They're like, what the hell? That is, that's just a little dress-up thing. Shadowbeak is beautiful. The white one. Unfortunately, he can't see now, but he doesn't need to.
Drew Arkin subscribes
and
to
welcome
the channel.
To Drew. Winter Style Chilette Ignis, that's the one that burns down my base all the time, but very cute anyway. So that's what that one does now, so it's kind of worth it. The next thing we've got here is I'm so annoyed that it just goes to the bottom each time of that. So get it later. I wouldn't get it straight away. PAL box mandatory. These are all mandatory. No questions about it. I'm not a big fan of the bow and arrows. You can tell me if you find them helpful or if there's some sort of secret bow and arrow combo down the line. They're handy to shoot down flying PALs to capture them, but if you've got a PAL that can reach the flying creatures anyway, then you don't really need it. Shoddy bed you need, straw bed, yes. Repair kit, it really depends on your playstyle. So if you have, for example, a love of maintaining the base, and the base you've got settings on that it does get damaged, then you're going to need the repair kit. But you can go into the custom settings, and I'll have a tutorial on that too, what all the custom settings are, because they're very obscure. And you can set the damage to like 0, like minimal. And then you don't need to keep repairing all the time. So it depends on how you like to play. If you want to do survival mode and repair stuff, all that, go nuts. But if you don't like me, and I like to build and explore, then crank it all the way down. Cloth you'll need. Common shield, stone spear, don't really need it. The cloth outfit, I think you may have to make it, but I had somebody that I was playing with at the time that could make it anyway. So the feed box, absolutely. The alarm bell is very undervalued because you can set the alarm bell to work mode on each of your bases, and it allows your pals to continually work. And sometimes you might go back to the base and done jack. Nothing. But put the alarm bell on, set it to work, and they should keep going. The hanging traps, they're cool. They work. They're cheap. You don't need to have missile launchers and all that stuff. I've seen many a PAL trapped upside down in that. Berry plantation, you need. Ranch, yes. Normal parachute, yes. Firebow, these two I don't use. Let me know if you do. And you might know that it's amazing against a boss, and I don't. I'm always going to go furniture. So this one is not just that. The wooden furniture set, let me show you, is over here. And that's what it looks like, these things here. Then the tavern is different. It's a whole different thing. So I'll go back. Actually, let me just show you the other building stuff so we don't have to keep going back over and over and over again. The other furniture that we have is the ivy. I think they're mandatory. They make all the difference in the world. These carpets I love. The only one I use is really the red one. And you can actually like lay it down to make it seamless. So it's like a whole like red carpet runner. It's nuts. Then we've got the pianos there, big deal. These are nice, but, you know, these have been overdone. You've got the bathtub, etc. All the antique stuff, the mirrors. These are just jank. I just got them because they were there. If you want to have some Mad Max sort of dystopian build, then go nuts and that. And then we've got the bathroom set again there. Toilet paper. I mean, come on. The antique curtain, sure. This one I've really never used. And the stove, yes, once. This is really nice. The ironwood low table is really nice. You can put like a little fireplacey thing, or not fireplace, a little bonfirey thing on that, cooking thing, and that's nice. Ironwood table is really nice. These are just pointless, unless again you want to go dystopian, but I don't know why you'd want to. I love these. I absolutely love these because I just love that colour, and I love the little throw rug on it. That claw crane plays music. I didn't know this until I visited my base and I was like playing this weirdo music all the time. What the hell is this? But there's that. Then there's just this junk. I wouldn't bother with that. This is all the Japanese set. Absolutely get this. This is my favourite item, the deer scare. It makes beautiful watering noises, very calming. And the hanging scrolls are really cool too. And these are god tier. The Japanese paper lanterns stay lit. You don't have to have them obviously powered up or anything like that. So we're just going to quickly sleep so we can see stuff in the daytime a bit better. Oh, and look at these Japanese doors. Nuts. Okay, get into bed. And then we'll go back to the tree. All right, back to the technology tree. We should zoom up to the top. Maybe one day they'll do it. Okay. Now we're down to logging. So these are mandatory, these two, yes. The sign, not so much. Don't worry about it. You can do it later. The bat, sure. The mel packet. The Celeray actually acts as a glider too. So Celeray is cool to have. Sometimes they might make you make saddles or leashes. So if that's there, then you're going to have it. I don't recall what ones they make you do. I know they make you do Fox Sparks one, which is here, sorry. Down here, this is where we're up to. Fox Sparks harness, so you have to make that anyway. Wooden tavern set, I already showed you that. The Statue of Power, yes, we need that. We need the PAL gear workbench. We need the logging site. We need the stone pit. No, yes. No, if they don't make you do it. Yes, handy to have. The wooden tavern cabinet furniture set is nice to have if you like decorating. Again, this bow and arrow stuff, I don't even think it's necessary. The crusher is mandatory to have. These outfits are very handy to have because when you go to the cold and hot areas, you'll need them. Hot springs, yes, it keeps the sanity of your pals, even though you can medicate them and they become sane again. The sandbags are, I think, for building imperative because it allows you to bind vendors to it, right? So, yes, we're going to do it again. Over here, I've used the sandbags here, right? So, bro's standing on the sandbag. So, place the sandbag down, and then we have the monitoring stand, which is the most important, I think, item of the game. So we can go to sandbag, click on the sandbag and pick who we want standing on it. So that's you can basically make your own shopping centre with just all the vendors. Go watch a tutorial to learn how to catch a vendor on my channel. That's there too. Back to the tech tree though. Nearly there. Aha. Calamari gloves, I don't have them. I don't need them. Primitive furnace you'll need. Forget the feathered hairband. Yes for the ladder, please. No for the small bear trap. Yes, you need the nails. Surf and saddle, I don't know if you need that, but I wouldn't if you don't need it. Then we've got this and this. Lift monk, submachine gun. I wouldn't get either of them if you don't need them. Wooden gate, I wouldn't bother. The heavyweight module, I'm still iffy about how effective these are. They've got all different modules for your spheres. So the heavyweight one makes it throw a shorter distance, but it's more effective catching them. So, yes, the high quality workbench. Yes, the metal pickaxe and the normal metal axe. Pale armor, sure. Metal, meat cleaver, you need that to butcher your pals. So, for example, if you're after pal fluid, you can chop up a pal that has that. So they're usually water pals. And then it will chop them up and give you the pal fluid, and then you basically sacrifice your creature. And the way you do that is that you put that particular pal in your party. You summon it so it's sitting next to you. And then you do, like, if you're going to pat it, for example, instead of patting it, you get to butcher it. Well, I know it's very dark. But you need to have the meat cleaver equipped to do it. So you make the meat cleaver, and then that's how you chop them up. Medieval medicine workbench, yes. The assault rifle, no. The saddle, no. Houseplant set, yes. Again, crossbow, don't care. Metal spear, yeah, sure, for the meantime. If you have better weapons now, then I wouldn't bother with it. Human power generator, I'm still iffy about that. They take up a lot of space. How effective they are, I'm not sure. They could be amazing. So stay tuned for that. I might make a whole base full of them. Training dummy, not necessary. Cooler box, I think, is very handy. I don't see the purpose of having a big refrigerator when you can just have the cooler box, because they just take up less space. The fridge looks, nice if you wanted that kitchen drip, but Gillette saddle, I don't know if you need that. We'll do the ancient tree in a minute. There's those vines, so yes. The antique storage set, yes. Univolt saddle, not really necessary. Sweet pea saddle, not necessary. War torch. The war torches are okay if you have to have a kindling pal at the base to keep them lit, though. Otherwise they go out. Sphere workbench, yes. Megasphere, yes. Forget the crossbow, in my opinion. PAL expedition station, absolutely mandatory. Those are amazing. They bring back so many items from there. I'll take you over there very quickly. A lot of people have been pissy about how people have been explaining these expedition stations because they go through all the little squares. I'm not doing that. We go up to there. Basically, you unlock these expeditions, and on the right-hand side, we see what you can get from it. Same as Warframe if you played that, where it shows what they could bring back. So here we've unlocked, and you unlock these by doing towers, or, etc. So here, the Dark Cave of Faybreak, I'll click on that, go down to Auto Assign, and it will bring out all the pals that are able to do it. So they have to have dark damage to go to that dungeon, right? And then we just click Start. And off they go through there, and they come back like an hour later for that particular expedition. So if you have one of those at each base, they're going to bring back all types of crazy stuff. The exotic spheres, etc. You don't have to worry about making them anymore. They just bring back a ton, especially when you've got them everywhere. Next one is the wheat plantation. You can have that. You should have it. The mill, absolutely. Monitoring stand is one of those most mandatory items of the game. Viewing cage is handy to have for if you're doing breeding, and you can just dump all those pals in if you're doing like god roll breeding. So you're trying to get passives from a pal, a very specific passive, and then you can just chuck them in the cage and then go through them later. Nightwing saddle, mandatory if you want to fly in the game. Mega shield, yes, please. Metal chest, this one is amazing at the start of the game. Again, if you've got a better one now, then I wouldn't bother unlocking any of that stuff. I wouldn't bother with the wooden defensive wall. Arsok saddle, no, not needed. Unless it makes you, at some point, they might change it. Fireplace set, sure. Carpet set, yes. Antique chair set, nah. If you love building, then you may as well have it. Tombstone, you just write on it, basically. It's not that exciting. A bit depressing, actually. There's the heater. It depends, I think, if you are playing survival and you actually do suffer from the cold, etc. You put the heater in there. Cooking pot, mandatory. The mega glider, yes. Cold resistant pelt armor, yes. Yes for the stone structure. Same thing with the cooler as the heater. It depends on if you need it for where you've built your base. If it does need that, you'll be freezing to death and dropping dead. The antique storage cabinet set and the antique desk set, yes, if you want to build and have nice things. Same with the antique bath set. Cool thing with that bath is you can spin it around and make that curtain part face the window, and it looks like you've got cream colour curtains. His headband's cool. It makes him more efficient. These ones I don't think are necessary. The wall-mounted sign's cute, not necessary. Cement is mandatory. Breeding farm, mandatory. Gigasphere, yes. Weapon workbench, yes. The PAL Labour Research Lab, absolutely. I'm not going to go into crazy details about that, but it's basically got a skill tree where you can put research manuscripts into it. So you get the research manuscripts by doing the bounties on the map. So, you can get the research manuscripts from doing the bounties. So handing the bounty things in from killing them, and then handing them into the bounty officer, so he can give you manuscripts that way, or you can get manuscripts from the expedition stations. And so when we go over here and we go, oh damn, what do I want to learn about next? We can see the ancient PAL manuscripts. So many of them because of these expedition things. So right now, currently studying over here, mining. So expedition reward plus 10%. So you need a mining PAL on that working away, which I don't have at the moment, but whatever. So there's all different features. I'm not going to go stupid through that. Back to that level, all the way down here. Large toolbox increases handiwork speed. Yes, please. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. If you don't need it. Antique mirror set. Yes. Don't worry about that. Van Worm saddle's handy to have. Another flying mount. Flame cauldron. Yes, it's for the kindling aspect of it. Tomato plantation. Get all your plantations. If you're not into guns, don't bother with any of this stuff. I'd still get the gunpowder in case you change your mind. The stun baton people find handy because it shocks the pals before you catch them. That's maybe handy early on. These two are good to have if you're playing with other people. It means that you can sell your pals and basically traffic the pals to them. The large bear trap, not necessary. Dazzy's necklace, the saddle for Dezemu, not really necessary. Piano's not necessary, but if you build, sure. Gale Claw gloves, yes. I can't even say it, I'm so excited. Gale Claw acts as a glider and a very, very good one. Forget that one. Water fountain, yes. It improves watering speed. The medicine rack is amazing because it allows pals to heal themselves and fix their afflictions. Fluffy pal bed, yes, you'll need that because otherwise they'll get sick. Flower bed is important for gathering. I forget all those ones. As you robe saddle, not really necessary. Unless you might know one of these is just amazing against a certain boss. So feel free to comment again. Metal shelters for decoration. Bathroom set I wouldn't even bother with actually. The silo is important for the planting speed. Lettuce plantation, yes. Heat resistant metal armor, yes. Frag grenades, forget unless you've got some tip. Hypersphere, yes. Sphere assembly line, yes please. You'll have to have it anyway. The ceiling lamp is just jank. I wouldn't bother. Tarantula saddle, no. Elphedran saddle, no. Unless, again, there's something I don't. Stump and axe, yes, because it improves logging. Production assembly line, yes, you need it. Giga shield, yes. Then we got the gun stuff again. Katana, 525 damage, not too shabby. I haven't made it. I might give it a go actually because Meow Mirror down here is 200, but it has the ricochet, which is not good when you're using the Ring of Mercy. So Katana's kind of handy. Potato plantation, yes, I don't have it yet. Wasn't on my list of priorities. Fine bed, yes. Stone defense wall, yes. You can't put them on foundations anymore. You can put them straight in the ground, but if you want to build a defensive base, sure. Mine is useless, I think. The metal structure set, yes, please. Some pickaxe and helmet improves mining speed, so yes. I don't have any of these. I don't have those. I don't want them. Stone gate, yes, is beautiful. The high quality hot spring, yes, please. Again, we've got the sniper module, the incendiary grenade, and another assault rifle. If you're into guns, go nuts. Old revolver guns, go nuts. Water grenade. I'm not bothered with any of that stuff. I just melee through the whole thing. Polymer is important. You need high quality pal oil to make that. One of the vendors that you just saw before, where I told you about the sandbags, sells that. So you don't need to go farm high quality pal oil. There's no need to have whales flopping around at a ranch to get the pal oil when you just buy it when you've got crazy amounts of money. Snowman improves cooling speed. Kind of neat to have. Clock set, really not mandatory. Storage container is the same size as a metal refined chest, but they're just big and ugly. You can hide them inside structures, obviously, and just put a door there, and you can open it up and access that, but it's just gaudy. I wouldn't bother with that. Beacon saddle you might want to have a bit later because beacon is a bit faster than the Vanworm, I believe. The refined metal pickaxe, yes. And then the metal axe, yes. Yes, you'll need the improved furnace. Yes, for the ultra sphere. Yes, for the sphere assembly line. Circuit board mandatory. Again, it uses a polymer. So again, you get the pal oil to make the polymer. The other thing that it uses is pure quartz. In this most recent update for Fabric, you can get a pure quartz mine. This is a no-brainer. You have to have that. Otherwise, you'll have to go up to the snow area and muck around there. Carbon fiber you need to have. Metal chair and desk that I wouldn't bother with. The antique lamp set is ugly. I wouldn't bother with that. Large power bed, yes. High quality cloth, yes. Onion plantation, I'm going to get that, so yes. These ones, again, guns, if you want them. The refined metal armor, you don't really need it, I don't think. The refined metal helm, I just got that. I suppose if you're going sort of survival mode and you're getting damaged, then sure, get both of them. The accumulator, yes, I've just got that. That holds electricity in your base so you don't run out easily. There's a Ragnarhawk saddle. I didn't get that. I love the ironwood table set, so yes. To get the outdoor furniture set, that one. Valera saddle, I got that one. The refrigerator, like I said, it's big and gaudy. Sure. The meteor launcher, yes. I wouldn't bother about the grenades myself. Again, we've got no double barrel shotgun shells. Glass structure set mandatory to me. Refined metal chest, yes. Jomantide saddle, I don't even know why I got that, but whatever. Metal barrel set, not necessary. It's, again, that sort of metal dystopian kind of look. There's like 3 colours of it. I think it's red, blue and green perhaps, I think. Leather chair set, yes. Grisbolt's minigun, I got. Regretted getting it. Giga glider, yes. Electric kitchen, absolutely. Again, we've got another gun, the cold-resistant refined metal armor. I mean, sure, make them if you've got points. The alpha and the alpha generator that relaxes powers. I'm not sure how effective it is. I have it. The electric heater. Again, it depends on how you've got your settings. So if you're in a freezing cold place and you are needing the heating, then get it. Vanworm saddle. Don't really need it, to be honest. Street lamp, yes. Emergency sign, no, not really necessary. The amusement furniture has got that machine that plays that weird music. The iron gate, I wouldn't bother with unless you're doing a metal base. Electric cooler, same as electric heater story. The production assembly line 2, mandatory. Dragon grenade, these might come in amazing handy for bosses, I don't know. Comment that below. Pump action shotgun, again, if you like guns, go nuts. Hyper shield, yes. Electric medicine workbench, yes. Metal defensive wall, again, it's the same as the iron gate story. Depends if you make a metal base. Suzaku aqua saddle. I mean, if you want a flying mount at that point, still that's different, then yes. Geometite Ignis saddle, really not necessary. Not necessary. Yes, the metal axe, and for the pickaxe, yes. That sword there does 525 damage, which isn't too bad. I like the look of the katana myself. Electric furnace mandatory. Legendary sphere, yes. Assault rifle, again, there's the guns if you like those. I wouldn't bother with any of these. I wouldn't bother with the traffic control set either. Don't bother about the road signs. Don't bother about the Shroomer saddle unless you know something I don't. Larger mountain lamp, no. The beta wave one energizes PALs and increases the work speed. Weapon assembly line 2, yes. Again, we've got the modules, the sphere modules. I'm not sure if they're necessary. Heat resistant PAL metal armor, yes. Skill fruit, orchid there, yes. That's very handy to have. They do take a long time to grow. The gold coin assembly lines are mandatory. That's all you need, really. You don't need to go to the farm and make the wheat and all that stuff. Get your gold coin assembly line. Get your tier 2 ore sites. Get the miners doing that, and you'll just rake it in. It's nuts. The electric pylon, sure. It helps pump the power more. Barricade set, no. I would regret that. These ones, people love these too, so sure. The large scale oven, I don't even know why I haven't got that yet, but yes, get that. The item retrieval machine's not very purposeful. It's like an MRI machine. It's basically, you put it in your base and it shows you every item that is in that base. And that's handy when you've got a large, very decorative base that is full of storage items. So a lot of the cabinets that are for aesthetics look nice, but PALs often hide things in them. Some people go, I'll put the cotton candy in there. It's just so silly. So the item retrieval machine allows you to see everything and access all this inventory at that base because they could be hiding. Rocket launcher, people love these too. I haven't even got the rocket launcher. I got the ammo for some odd reason. Cold resistant armor, yes. The mountain missile launcher is important if you want to have a defensive base. This is mandatory. This is a no-brainer of the game. Jetragon's a missile launcher. That's his saddle. So we need that because he's very fast. A plasteel armor, you probably won't need that. The plasteel, yes. The crude oil extractor, yes. The ultimate sphere, yes. Plasteel helmet, I got anyway. The laser rifle, this is just a pain because you need the energy cartridges. If you love playing that way, go nuts. The cold food box is handy to have. The Xenogard saddle, not really necessary. Japanese structure set, yes. Hyperglider, yes. Flamethrower, the flamethrower fuel can come in handy. Depends on your playstyle. Refrigerated crusher, I'm not a big fan of this. People go nuts over it. They scold me for not using it. So yes, I guess you can have that one. The Hellzephyr Lux saddle, people love that too, but I'll keep my Jetragon, thanks. Dazzy Nox necklace, if you want to. You can have them, I think, multiple pals out with her. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's got a shotgun, it's useless, I think. Celine saddle, not really necessary unless you find it helpful. Grenade ammo and the grenade launcher. Again, your play style. Heat resistant plasteel armor. At this point, you probably don't need it because you can go lightweight plasteel. Grab that one. Yes, for the ultra shield. Then you've got the guided missile launcher with the missile ammo. Depends. I'm working up towards that one. Polaris Aqua saddle is there. Handy to have, I think. Smokey's harness is mandatory because remember I told you that it's passive. You press one button and it pops up all the chromite around the area. And metal detector is very handy to have, so yes. Gigantic furnace mandatory, I think, at this point. Hex light you need. It's just you don't have a choice. The advanced sphere assembly line, yes, sure. Exotic sphere, yes. Obviously you'd have that with this one, but at the moment my dudes are bringing back stuff from the expeditions that are exotic spheres. Anyway, the advanced bow and the advanced arrow I don't use. You might. Hexite armor, I didn't even bother with that because down the line you can get the other one. The ant looking one. The beam sword is very annoying. Probably my biggest regret to get that one. It does 2,000 damage, but it has this, you have to wait a little bit before it strikes, which is just jank. The homing module there, equipping it makes the sphere hone in on pals, further increasing capture power. I mean, if you can throw a sphere already properly, you don't really need to hone in. Unless you're, clumsy, which I can be sometimes. The PAL pod I got, I don't find that useful, but they look good. We have the other saddles for the other mounts. They might have amazing abilities. I'm not sure about those particular ones. And again, we've got the laser Gatling gun. Some people like that. The Hexalite advanced chest, yes, please. It's nice, neat, tidy. There's lots of space. Then we've got the advanced recovery meds. This is very much depends on your playing style, etc. And if you're sort of just building and exploring and stuff, you're not going hard, crazy mode, then I wouldn't bother with them. But if you are going hard at it and doing towers all the time and things like that, then I would. The advanced medicine workbench, not really that necessary in my opinion, but I have it anyway. I have both the heat resistant and cold resistant armor. So we can see the cold resistant is level 2. Down here, this allows our carrying capacity to increase, but the cold resistant, heat resistant is only 1. So these are nice. Nice little combo to have. Bastigor's hammer, you may as well have that. The plasma cannon depends again if you want to go nuts making the plasma cartridges with that. Advanced shield, yes, and lightweight hexalite armor, yes. As for the ancient technology, absolutely for the electric incubator. The triple jump boots, nobody I've heard has been super impressed with those. The giant pouches are important, or any of the pouches, sorry, important. Each pouch allows an increase of your inventory space in your bag by 3. I like using the homing sphere launcher. It does take a lot of oomph to get it going, which is, you know, a little bit painful, might be a bit expensive. I'm not sure if you might find it that. Double dash air boots, really not necessary. Going up to the large power generator, you'll need that. You'll need the pure quartz mine. The hyper grappling gun is a no-brainer. Yes, get it. The giant feed bag, yes, comes in handy. Not that you'll see me use it. Lily's sphere, I love. If I can highlight it. I like Lily's sphere. But I mean, there's that katana there too, which has got the 500 damage, whatever it was. Coal mine, absolutely. Double jump boots, not necessary. You got a grapple gun, why would you have that? Oh, this one, the ore mining site's mandatory. That's where all your money is made. Scatosphere launcher, not necessary. The electric egg incubator, in my opinion, not necessary. The huge feed bag, get all the feed bags. I don't even bother about the glasses so much. The summoning altar you'll need to summon Bellinor, etc. So Meowmere I have. The anti-gravity belt, not really necessary. The single shot sphere launcher, not necessary. Lock picking, not necessary really. You got the keys, who needs them? We've got, yeah, the basic ore mining site. You get that earlier on. I don't think that's needed. The Homeward Thundercloud, it basically transport you to the nearest base. You may as well just respawn with no, you know, deficit. Just make sure that if you do, it depends on your settings too. So if you die, for example, and you've got your settings on to lose everything, you know, I've got mine to drop nothing, so I just respawn. Ring of Mercy, mandatory. Again, it allows you to get a PAL down that you're trying to catch to 1 HP and no less, so it won't DIE. So the Ring of Mercy is absolutely mandatory, I think, when it comes to catching PALs. It will work when you're mounting a PAL, when you're currently mounted a PAL, but if your PAL is not mounted and your PAL hits it, the creature you're trying to get, it will kill it. Same as if you use Meowmere sword, the ricochet of the head will kill it also. So yes, always for the grappling guns. Yes, for the PAL essence condenser, it allows you to sacrifice crappy PALs in order to level up a good one, like good passives. So that's like the breeder type of tool. The egg incubator, yes please. And that's it. That's it for the whole tree. That's my take on that from what I've experienced. But again, leave your comment below if you think I've missed something that's like amazing that you shouldn't miss. I just might not use it, especially with the guns and explosives types of things. But when it comes to the base building type of aspect to it, then that's my pick. I love and leave you. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, come like, comment, subscribe, and hit your notification button. I'll see you in the Discord channel. Link in the description below.